So, it's the second day of the Starfinder Akiton Rocket Wars Tournament, and there are 8 competitors left, including Chappie Time Bomb. The other competitors include Jax, Scorcher Sky Rivet, Fizz, the Shocker Zap Wrench, Sprocket Burnout Flare Fist, Griff Crash Steel Bite, Pip Twitch Gearlobe, Zero Whip Dust Runner, and Taz Ironclad Bolt Shifter.
Fucking Taz.
Fucking Taz. Ladies and gentlemen, gear up and hold on to your hats. It's time for day 2 of the Akiton Rocket Wars Tournament. With only 8 competitors left, the stakes have never been higher as these Yosoki Rocket Wars Masters battle for glory and the grand prize of 5,000 credits. As we move into the second day of this high-octane, nerve-wracking contest, remember that anything can happen on the battlefield. Prepare for surprises, fierce rocket clashes, and tactical genius that will leave you on the edge of your seat. Let the Rocket Wars continue. The countdown has begun. So, can y'all see the screen?
Yeah, I can see your screen. It's still the image, yeah.
Yeah, that's just the image for the moment.
Did you see my butt?
Yes.
He just disappeared.
Just fucking. Oh shit! He got the wheel.
On it.
Perfect. So whenever you roll for a piloting check, I'm gonna need you to actually pilot here. Yes. The speed brakes.
Just need a beer behind that wheel, brother.
Hey man, hey bro, it's 11:30 outside. I can crack 3 open. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so it's the morning of the second day, and the crew is waking up. Y'all had gone to sleep on the Jubilee, I'm fairly certain, because y'all don't fuck with that. And the Amogo, y'all have docked back inside the Jubilee so that it doesn't get fucked with. Shess, go ahead and give me a computers check.
This is perfect. I was looking at my dice the other day.
I need my dice. God damn it.
I use Google's dice roller. It usually treats me pretty nice. Until I need it, of course, as dice tend to do.
God damn it. Be right back. I forgot my dice.
Take your time to figure it out. A one-night stand can turn into a
trout. One night stand could turn into a trout. What's gonna happen when that happens?
You get catfished.
Ah.
All right. They're not my dice, but I have dice, so. Baby, I'm using your dice. I don't know where my dice are.
Seems pretty good.
There's a lot of dice in this. Are these my forbidden blue dice? Okay, I'm using the forbidden blue dice.
Forbidden blue dice. I actually forgot until the other day. I have these puppies. It's not going to focus, but they're the metal ones.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Very nice.
They're colored and they're like actually metal. They're really nice.
Very sweet.
I dropped one on my foot one time though, and I almost shit myself.
Very nice, baby, but you're not going to believe what I've got. Off-white.
The Bateman.
Yeah. All right. So 17. So as you wake up and you've got like your comm unit is synced up with the Jubilee's like sensors and whatnot, you know, you're able to get notifications from the ship. She can be kind of persistent sometimes, like this is a lot of fucking notifications, but it is a spaceship, so it makes sense. But as you're looking through like your ring camera videos and everything to make sure that nobody's fucked with the Jubilee or been around the Amogo or anything, everything looks clear. There's nothing aside from just like people walking past the ship and just checking it out, looking at the art on the nose of it and being like, oh yeah, it's that Jubilee, Shess and the critters, you know. So nothing out of the ordinary aside from like typical passersby. Nobody's tried to break in or anything like that. So
Good.
so first order of business, it seems like y'all are in the clear for sabotage and whatnot. So what would y'all like to do? And actually,
Well,
I can bring up the map of the Jubilee really quick here.
heck yeah. Well, obviously, I'm gonna have my overnight oats, as I do for races. And just get in the headspace. Listen to "Real Gone" by forget who sings that song, but that's what I was doing all last time. I'm not gonna play it though, because we're staying monetized on this channel, and um,
Okay.
and yeah, I'm just getting in the headspace, doing some getting ready. Got my not flight suit, F1 suit, whatever they call it.
Got your
And
tracksuit on with all your sponsors and everything.
yeah. Which is just like it's just Shess's stream. Like that's it. Like that's all. That's the only
Just like
sponsor.
a QR code style on your
It's just
chest.
one big one. She was like, "Hey, is it cool if I put that on like your suit?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's fine. A little thing." And it was like front and back, like huge. Like, says please subscribe. Um, and yeah,
Perfect.
I'm ready to go. I do a few like checkups on the car, make sure it's looking good. Nothing would be different, but it seems like everything is well in order.
Okay. Yeah. As you go to the Amogo, um, Happy's already there. He's checking it out. He's looking it over. Just making sure that springs are tight and weapons are loaded and everything is good to go. As you walk up, he's like, "Hey chaps, everything looks good. We're ready to win this tournament, and we hope that we're gonna be cheering for you for the sidelines. We're gonna do good, and we're gonna get the money, and then we're gonna get out of here.
Hell
So
yeah!
best of luck to you."
You really captured the wordy essence of happy.
Like, thank you, brother. And I assume they have some kind of Yusoki. It's like patty cake that they like.
They do the
They
thing.
do that shit.
Okay.
And yeah, I mean, like, I'm assuming everyone's like, not hyping. I don't think the doctor would be hyping him up, but just like, yeah, good,
So
you're gonna do great.
So Nova's in the kitchen actually. He's in the ship's kitchenette and he's got a little apron on with like 6 holes for each of his arms. And he's frying up bacon with one hand. He's like mixing up some scrambled eggs with another hand. He's getting you your breakfast going. He's shaking a protein shake with 2 of his other hands. And he's just like doing the thing, being a little chef man's, making you a nice hearty balanced breakfast for the crew and for chaps here. So
Well, Chappie is going to do that thing that's in like every like early 2000s movie where like the mom has prepared like an entire like beautiful breakfast, and then like the main character comes downstairs and grabs like one piece of toast and a piece of bacon and it's like thanks, and then grabs it and goes to the garage.
right. Let me see. Yeah, a single tear rolls down Nova's face, but he is excited for you and also ready to get the show on the road. So with
Just
that,
a side note, Shess was practicing her crumping in the mirror this morning.
okay, live or
No,
just
practicing for the live.
okay,
It was one of the rehearsed, just literally purely in front of the mirror. Just
okay.
yeah.
You getting the crew's victory speech ready? You're like practicing the speech for when Chappie takes it.
Yes, the plan is to do a crumping interpretive performance instead of speech.
Okay. Yep. Nice.
A silent interpretive performance. Well,
Silent. That would be a new feature on the stream.
yeah.
Damn.
Damn. Big facts.
All right.
Well, yeah, I guess we can go to the stadium.
Okay.
Let's roll it out. Let's roll it out.
Rolling out.
Also, excuse the. Oh, I don't know if it's gonna do it because the background. Never mind. a very idyllic, snowy 1900s neighborhood outside my window. It's very
Oh, very
Ooh.
nice. Yeah, it's almost 80 degrees here after
nice.
of
Jeez.
record-breaking snow. So the
Yeah.
planet's doing well.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's perfect. Um, okay, so Chappie, you hop into the Amogo. Shess, you open the cargo bay doors, and as the doors roll down, Chappie is like revving the engine. Chappie, give me a piloting check.
All right, that should be easy. Well, I say that I'm about to get fucked. All right, so roll that. Okay, but then we're adding. Oh, hold on. 10, so 18.
Okay. Yep. So describe for me how you roll out the Amogo into the field for the first round.
So is it like we're kind of all coming out of the hangars and like we're all just like on, our own little section of the pizza pie?
Yeah.
So yeah, just like I go like I'm just like ready. Take a look at myself in the rear view, and I'm just like, let's fucking like, just like old times. And
Rolled out song.
Montage music.
yeah. And I just pull out, or you just pull out. I'm sitting there, and I just try to be. Honestly, I'm like, I feel pretty confident. Like like you would think it'd be like nerves because it's been a long time, but everything's feeling pretty good. I know I got a good team behind me. I know we can be confident in the car being good because we did that little check. And ready to freaking dust these fools.
Sweet. All right. So Chappie is going to be in one of the two matches of the semifinal. His match is going to be the first one of the day. So Chappie is going to go ahead and make his way to the arena. Shess with Nova. Nova is still wearing the chef's apron, and 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 with Happy following along. Like Happy looks like he's checking out the little alien tablet that he got from the Steel Talon encounter. Still, like, you can tell he's in distress still about not being able to figure out what exactly is going on with this tablet and like what it means and these visions that he keeps seeing. Like he's excited for Chappie and for the race, but he's obviously like disturbed to some degree about everything that's going on. But you guys make your way to the Akiton Arena. And
let's go.
And I actually, made an arena screen for this one.
I love that. And the ball's hovering.
Yeah, the little float effect. Fuck yeah.
Wild, nice job.
And so it's the morning of the second day. Chappie, you're lined up. So your teammate for this one is going to be Jax Scorcher Skyrivet. Who's known for his impeccable precision with explosive devices. Jack's nickname comes from his signature move, a perfectly timed rocket that leaves no survivors. A two-time Rising Star Skirmish champion, his speed and accuracy are nearly unmatched. And he's going to be the one here to your left.
Cool.
See a little guy there?
I forgot the Amogo looks fucking ridiculous.
It looks amazing, and it's a custom job. All right.
So this is blue team. It's gonna be Chappie and Scorcher. On the red team, over here, you've got. On the left side, you've got Fizz, the Shocker Zap Wrench. Fizz is famous for rigging his rockets with an electric charge that stuns anyone who gets too close. The Tech Innovator Award winner for Rocket Wars, he's always tinkering with new ways to shock the competition into submission. And on the right side, you've got Sprocket, Burnout Flare Fist. A former scavenger turned pro, Sprocket's known for her fiery personality and even fiercer rockets. A Master of Destruction magazine winner from the Undercity circuits, she's earned a reputation for pushing her rockets and her opponents to the limits. So, the Shess and Nova and Happy all make their way over to the pit box on the left wall of the arena. Happy and Scorcher, the Shocker, and Burnout all get into their places. And the match is starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chappie, make a piloting check.
Okay. All right.
I like the props.
Let's go. Ooh, 26.
26. All right. Let's see. Your teammate Scorcher is off to something of a rough start. They've got a 13. Across the way, we've met with an 11 and a 12. So your team takes the advantage. Chappie, you have the first move. You get a good launch with your boosters. What would you like to do here?
I'm gonna do what I would do in IRL world and just nose bomb the ball, and just hope it goes straight towards the goal. I think with a 26, it probably went, did a decent. It went in a decent direction. And yeah, just do a quick follow up.
Okay. All right. So
am I in comms with my teammate?
Yeah. So you've got like your headset. You can talk to them over comms and whatnot.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna be like, hey man, hold back, do defense. We'll switch out.
Okay. All right. So he takes up defense. So you manage to get a quick shot in. However, one of them barely manages to get to the back. The ball bounces wide and up into the corner, while the Scorcher moves around to try and ram your teammate. So you're now up here with the ball, and this guy's clear to the right side. You have something of an opening if you make another piloting check for me.
All right. Oh, 28.
28.
Jesus.
All right. So with all of the crevices and the geysers and the fumes that are shooting up from under the terrain under the arena here, you actually utilize the draft from one of those to get a good launch into the air up above the ball. So you get up above it and you come straight down onto it, knocking it directly into the goal, while the other team scrambles to try and block and doesn't manage to do so.
What a save! What a save! What a save! What a save! What a save!
What a save!
What a save.
Hell yeah! And after he does that, he like lands and he hits the turf and he goes, he like spins around and he fucking just like, that's right. And like, I'd like to think I can see where my team is, even though this arena is massive, and I just like look over and like, that was for y'all.
Hell yeah! All right, Shess. As they get back into position and such, what are y'all doing?
If I can even remember what we did last time. I guess so there was some weird stuff going on in the pits last time. I can't remember.
Yeah, so
mystical shit going on in the pits.
there was Nova was sensing that there was some sort of like presence underneath the arena, and he was occasionally seeing flashes of previous Rocket Wars games going on. Like, I don't think that he really described that too clearly to y'all, but as he actually went into the arena, he could see like past games going on as almost like a memory flash type of thing that was like taking him out of the present in the past, and he's seeing like previous games. And Happy is probably watching Chappie's like race stats going on all of the like analytic screens and whatnot. So yeah, what do you do, Shess?
I guess I'll probably instruct Happy to kind of sit and watch the race just in case Chappie needs any support. But then I look at Dr. Nova and I'm like, we need to go take a look around.
Okay.
And then my 7-foot tall gold ass sneaks out.
Okay.
Not blatantly.
All right. So you're just gonna have Happy on comms with Chappie, and you and Nova are gonna go investigate while they set up for the next. Okay. Um, let's see. Give me a give me a perception check. I'm gonna do one for Nova as well.
Oof. I got a 13.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Nova got a 14. So you aren't able to determine if there's any sort of side entrances or any like secret passageways. Nova's trying to use some of the like visions that he was seeing to piece together if there's some other way that he can get into like the underground of this place. Like he still has the sense, like he's done a paranormal investigation since coming back to the arena, and he's still getting the sense that something's kind of off, something's maybe like haunted, or there's some sort of presence here under or around the Akiton arena that's causing him to have these visions that are somewhat abnormal, but he can't seem to pinpoint like the source or how to actually go about doing anything with that knowledge. And same with you. Yeah, basically just a pit lane, pit wall type thing where you've got your screens and whatnot, and that's pretty much what's going on.
Okay.
So
I just imagine Shess has like different like TV shows up on the pit screens. Like it's not actually like information about my car. Like,
he's just watching other click clack streams.
or it's like her own VOD, like of her own stream. Like she's just like, damn, this was a good one. This was a real good one.
Actually, yeah, speaking of that, Shess, roll 2D100.
Stand by.
D100.
D10. Okay. 53.
Whoa.
27.
Okay, so you have 80 viewers currently on your stream.
Dang.
Yep.
Get
Big
out
one
there.
for a big event. That's, I mean, yeah, that makes sense for sure. So
People in the comments like, is it illegal for her to be streaming this? I mean, I don't know.
can you zoom in on his QR code? I'm trying to
We're just walking through the pits and we're just like actively showing the others pit walls and stuff like
right. Here's where bounce would have been able to bounce, but you can see that this
He is paced.
All right, so round 2. Chappie, give me a piloting check. Ooh.
Every time.
20. Dirty 20.
Oh my god.
The forbidden streak or forbidden dice trick again.
No. All right. It's 20. Your teammate rolled a 3.
Oh.
And the other team rolled an 11 and a 14. So you have advantage again with the ball. What do you relay to your teammate and such? And what do you do?
I'm gonna say, like before it even starts, I'm gonna be like, I got the last one. You take point, and I'm gonna hold defense here.
Okay.
Because it sounds like he's pretty aggressive because he's got like everyone knows him for his rockets or whatever.
Okay.
And so I'm gonna let him take point, and with I guess a 20 roll, I'm just gonna like get really good spacing near the goal and just be like aware. My game sense is very high.
All right. So yeah, you set up in kind of like a ready defensive position. As you do, Burnout gets a better start from the other team, bounces the ball up over some of the geysers up in the corner. Scorcher gets a rough start, tries to get up and get to the ball, but actually is like slow off the line. Luckily, so is Fizz Zap Wrench, who is trying to chase after the ball as well, leaving the goal somewhat open. Give me another piloting check. The ball is careening into the left corner near you with nobody near it.
I can stream my dice rolls, by the way. I
You
am
don't
not
have to do
lying
that.
or cheating. 24.
You don't have to do that, and I know that your piloting modifier is like +10 or something, right?
It is +10.
Yeah, so like the lowest you're gonna get even is like an 11 or something.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Okay. So, um, let me
We'll
see.
need you to stream it if you're like, I got an 8. Like,
I got actually a 30. I got a 34. What?
What?
57.
Okay. So,
I got 100.
Scorcher, your teammate, got a nat 20. They see that with Burnout's slow start, they're gonna go to try and make an attack with one of their rocket attacks, and absolutely devastates Sprocket Burnout Flare Fist's car. I mean, it is they fly up into the air, do like a 360, and fire a rocket straight down into Burnout Flare Fist's vehicle, absolutely annihilating it. Like that thing is just fucking toasted.
So Chappie kind of looks onto that with horror because that's always been his least favorite part about the sport is that like there's very real like he wishes like if he didn't ever have to fire a rocket he wouldn't.
Right.
But he understands it's part of the game. So he kind of looks on with horror, but then he like shakes it off and he goes like, "All right, we're getting real."
Okay. All right. And yeah, with that, you're up next on the move order. So what do you do?
So is the ball still there? I'm assuming it's like probably a little closer at this point.
Yeah,
Like where I am.
it's just like bounced off of the corner here, moving towards you.
I'm basically just gonna meet it with its momentum and just try to bank it back towards their side.
Okay.
Pip. Pip.
And so with that, it's moving over towards where Scorcher is going to be coming down from their attack. So you're kind of setting up like a pass forward. When you do that, the Shocker Fizz Zap Wrench here manages to get around Scorcher and get to the ball first and bounces it towards y'all's goal.
Oh shit.
Make me another piloting check.
Would it be a piloting check or a saving throw?
We'll go with a piloting check still.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, 17.
All right. So, Jax, your teammate, got an 11, and Zap Wrench got a 19.
No.
So Zap is actually going to get to the ball first, and as you come flying to try and get to the ball, they manage to just knock it in. It bounces a couple times, and
Damn. I go, all right, jam. Reset. So now is it just 2-on-1 for the rest of the game because other guy's dead?
yes, yes. Burnout's vehicle is just a smoldering wreck in the middle of the field near where the ball reappears. And so Zap Wrench here is going to take center position across the field from y'all, and you guys set back up in the usual 2s spot. Shess, what are y'all doing?
I don't know. I guess we look up and down the pit lane to see if we can see anyone acting suspiciously.
Okay.
Suspiciously.
All right. Make a go with a sense motive check.
18.
Okay. Well, you can sense that the pit wall of Sprocket Burnout is less than pleased with their car being obliterated and their pilot being murdered on the field here. Aside from that, it seems like everything's more or less above board. Everybody's just, hyping up their pilots, checking all the specs and the stats going on their pit wall and whatnot. You don't sense anything out of the ordinary. The crowd's going absolutely nuts. They love a smoldering wreck and the smell of burning rat flesh. So,
Oh my god, I bet it smells good. Unfortunately,
it's, it's like a barbecue in the middle of the field. So,
yeah.
But yeah, aside from that, you don't really sense anything out of the ordinary at this moment.
All right.
And yeah, Chappie, Happy's still checking out everything. Looks good. Guns are loaded if you want to make attacks or anything, and the Amogo's holding up well. It looks like you're getting some good moves in and everything. So we go
Awesome.
to the third round. Chappie, make a piloting check.
Hold on. Ooh, 13. Fuck.
Okay. So you get off the line at the same time as Fizz Zap Wrench, and you both get to the ball at the same time. Zap Wrench has to go around her smoldering teammate's vehicle, but you both meet, and the ball kind of like goes up and just careens down the halfway mark, where Scorcher, where your teammate is just moving to kind of get into a defensive position and letting you take the initiative and the offense on this round. Make another piloting check.
What? 18.
Oh my god. All right. Zap Wrench gets a 19, just barely beating you to the ball and getting advantage of it, to where she starts taking it down the side of the field, and you're in a position where you're essentially chasing after her.
Attack.
Okay. Give me a ranged attack.
All right. So I actually don't know if I have like a weapon readout for the missiles in the ship.
Okay.
Or in the car. So let me see here.
So just make it it's going to be like you're just firing your laser pistol or something in terms of the attack value. So
Perfect.
It looks like you'll be a +5.
Yep.
Yeah.
1d4 plus 1f.
Yeah. That won't matter. Like the damage statistic we're going with
Right.
the
Damage,
vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Oh, 7. God damn it.
Oh. So they're the Shocker rolled an 8 on their evasion, so they just miss the rocket that you launch at them. The rocket like careens around their car and actually just runs into the ball and bounces it erratically up into the corner.
Okay, that's a good.
So
yeah, I like that.
So they've lost control of the ball with you giving chase. The ball is just kind of like careened up into the top corner, where I'll get these names straight. Where Scorcher just sets up to make sure that it doesn't accidentally careen into y'all's goal. So you are now basically chasing behind Zap Wrench. You are both going for the ball. Give me another piloting check.
15.
How the fuck did that happen? No way. Okay, 15. You've got the advantage. What do you do?
Okay. So the ball is going erratically. I'd like to try to do the little like fucking Rocket League, like
Okay, yep.
go up and get it. And when I do, I just want to nail it against the back wall to try to bounce it back towards their side.
Okay, you do that, and the ball ends up coming low, so you get a little bit above it, like a little more than you had maybe intended to. It bounces the ball low at the wall, and it does begin to bounce it towards the opposing side's goal, at which time Fizz Zap Wrench tries to like full boost and go straight for the ball, and so does Jax from your team. They both fully boost towards the ball. They both just miss the ball as it goes out past it, and they collide into each other, destroying both vehicles and killing both Scorcher and the Shocker. So you are the only one left. Make me one more piloting check.
21.
21.
You need to go home. Scrub.
All right. Tell me how you sink the last goal.
I mean, there's been plenty of times in actual Rocket League I had an open goal with no one around me and still missed the shot, so it wouldn't be that crazy. But yeah, so he sees the wreckage, and I'd like to think I actually like pause for a second and just kind of like out of like respect, I just like I'd like to think everyone in the stadium kind of recognizes what I'm doing. Like I'm just like like somber,
Right.
and then I just locate the ball and just not flashy or crazy about it, but still with like I'm not just like taunting them, but I just kind of like walk it in and get it into the goal for the win. And then he's a little bummed it had to happen that way, but he still gets out on the top of the car and is like, "Tombo!"
They both rolled nat ones.
Oh my god.
Like back-to-back nat ones, dude. Absolutely insane. They both rolled nat ones. Hey, what up, Matt?
Hello.
Hello, golf.
You watching in? We just finished up a somewhat brutal round of Rocket Wars.
Extremely brutal.
Extremely brutal, it turns out. Yeah, where Chappie walked away victorious 2-1, and neither his teammate nor the opponents are left standing. So
Well, I walked away in general because no one else did.
exactly. Yeah, you actually walked away. So okay. Also, Matt, are you talking? Because we can't hear you.
Just a mystery man.
Mystery man.
Oh wait, I forgot how to use my headphones.
Hey,
Hey.
there he is. What up?
I muted myself in Discord, and then I unmuted myself, but I forgot to unmute my microphone that's attached to my head.
Ah,
Yeah.
gotcha. Okay.
Anyways,
Um,
carry on.
yeah. So you are the winner of the second round of the Akiton Rocket Wars, and you drive off the field victorious. Obviously not like gloating or anything, but just kind of like, yeah, another one, type deal.
Yeah, I'm hype about it, but
Yeah.
because 3 people just died, I'm he's
Also
he's
somber.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Let me see. We're gonna go.
He goes in.
back.
I imagine Happy would be like, "Let's fucking go," and Chubby's like, "Yeah, man, I appreciate it."
Yeah. Nova's clapping with like 3 sets of hands.
It goes like one up to the other.
Yeah. He can like play patty cake with himself because he's got so
Yeah.
many fucking hands.
he's like alternating which ones are clapping.
Pretty impressive, actually, if you think about it. Like, how the fuck would I manage to do that?
It looks like a millipede, like walking. Like it's just...
I love that. All right, so, you make your way back to the hangar bay with the Amogo. Shess, do you head to the hangar as well with
Yeah, I figured.
with Nova and Happy? Okay. So when you get there, you see obviously there's more empty pit bay areas, and the names of Jack Scorcher Sky Rivet, Fizz the Shocker Zap Wrench, and Sprocket Burnout Flare Fist all get their names struck through on the big like screens that are all set up around the pit wall as they are eliminated. The next round is going to start in about half an hour, and it is going to be between Griff, Crash, Steelbite, Pip, Twitch, Gearlobe, Zera, Whip, Dust Runner, and Taz, Ironclad, Bolt Shifter.
Fucking Taz.
Fucking Taz. So, what would y'all like to do now? Chappie's got some bits of shrapnel and whatnot probably stuck in the Amogo and may need a quick tune-up and such, but for the moment, y'all don't have to worry about the third round until later tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a spacer aid. Just so get those electrolytes back. And
Space raid. Hang on. Actually, I am going to be right back. I'm gonna use a quick pee break. Been about an
That's
hour or
smart,
so.
because I have to do that to get more coffee.
All right.
Oh, I'm turning my camera off so you can't see my butt.
Okay. Quick break. Back in 5. All right. So, as everybody was like recollecting themselves and such, there's some ads playing on the screens around the hangar bay. One of those ads is for a spacer aid. To quench the thirst that's out of this world, spacer aid,
Did you look up happy ass aliens enjoying spacer aid?
I did. I did. And I like the little one that's got his tongue sticking out, dude. Fucking spacer aid, bro. Me and the homies love spacer aid.
No matter where you're from, everyone needs electrolytes.
Electrolytes, it's what Greys crave. Oh,
Wait,
that can get out of there.
Let me get the halftime show for Rocket Wars is brought to you by Spacer Aid. And in
And it's
part
just a
by
bunch of
Jamie's
those aliens.
Worm Grubs.
Jamie's worm grubs.
Oh, wait. Hang on. I can make that happen. Keep it going, though. Keep it going.
The halftime show is brought to you in part by, we're doing like PBS right now. Brought to you in part by Spacer Aid, Jamie's Worm Grubs, and the House of Glowing Soup.
Oh, yeah, the House of Glowing Soup. Yeah. Oh, here we go. We've got an image for that one right here. Jamie, pull it up. Let's see. We got Jamie's Worm Grubs. Jamie's. He's.
Oh, we're generating things. It's also sponsored by HotYasokibabes.com. So...
I'm gonna try.
No, please don't. Please don't. You're gonna be put on a list.
I'm gonna try, but no promises there.
Yasoki gone wild.
All right. So here we are cooking up for you a fresh batch of bug.jpg. Yep. Jamie's Worm Grubs.
Ew.
Yeah, dude. It's fucking delicious. It's the breakfast. The breakfast that everybody.
No, just it's the breakfast.
It's what's for breakfast. Jamie's Worm Grubs.
It's the breakfast.
It's breakfast. All right. So it is getting into the evening now. It's like later afternoon. And let me bring this back. Actually, let me see. Yeah, glowing ball. Actually, I messed with some lighting effects, but actually that's not really what I was wanting to do here.
If I'm being honest, I'm not even looking at the field. I'm just staring at Matt's face.
Okay.
Hey, puppy.
All right. So you guys have won that round, and it's going into the second round of semifinals to determine who's going to be playing off against Chappie Time Bomb. As the first rays of the sun crest over the dusty horizon of Akiton, the crowd in the arena is buzzing with excitement for the day's tournament battles. The air is thick with anticipation, the acrid scent of smoke from rocket exhaust lingering. The stadium, the massive structure built from scavenged starship parts and reinforced with rock, echoes with the excited shouts of fans. But suddenly, the atmosphere shifts. A low hum fills the air, and a vibration that rattles the bones of those in the stands. Above, the sky warps and twists in unnatural ways, swirling purple clouds that pulse with an eerie glow. Without warning, the shadows grow long and oppressive, and from the rift in the sky, ships emerge.
Oh fuck.
These are no ordinary ships. The vessels, dark skeletal structures that seem to have been pieced together from the bones of ancient long-dead titans, drift above the arena, silent except for the groan of creaking metal and the faint hiss of arcane energy. Their surfaces are slick with a viscous, glowing substance, and ghostly sigils crawl across their hulls like the restless spirits of the damned. They are ships from the fleet of the dead, a terrifying armada from the planet Eox, piloted by the undead and driven by dark forces beyond comprehension. The crowd's cheer dies instantly, replaced by a sudden, overwhelming feeling of dread. Fans and competitors alike turn their gazes upward, hearts pounding. The ships begin to descend, ominous and unyielding. At first it seems like a bad omen, but then the true terror begins. A rain of projectiles erupts from the ships, thick, jagged bolts of metal wrapped in dark energy. They streak through the air, slamming into the arena's outer walls and exploding in bursts of... wait for it. Yes. There we go. Working? Yes? No?
We can't see anything changing.
There we go. Audio.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yep, I got it. My audio, the stream thing was share screen was muted. Oh, that's cool.
Okay.
Hold on. Do I have? Oh, I do have it done.
A rain of, then the worst happens. From the belly of each ship, undead warriors drop like rain. These creatures, some humanoid, some monstrous, plummet from the sky. Their tattered, decayed forms twisted and unnatural. Each one is a soldier, once living, now reanimated by dark, necromantic magic, their hollow eyes glowing with eerie green light. They crash into the arena, their bony fingers clutching jagged weapons, and they begin to move through the crowd with unsettling speed, tearing into them with savage efficiency. So, I need to turn these down.
Great for my live stream.
Roll 2D100.
Well, and what's crazy is that this is actually what Kendrick is going to do during the halftime show today. Well, like in real life. This is very topical.
God damn it.
21 and 95.
Okay, so you have that many more viewers, and you receive a donation of 200 credits that says, "Good luck, Shess and the Critters. Hope you survive this one."
I go stay golden.
So if we zoom back into the party, if that's what we're doing now,
Yep.
Chabby's gonna be like, I don't know how you're gonna hold on, but get on the car now. And I'm gonna try to like zip out of there back to the to our mothership if I can.
Okay. 1 second. Let me... God, I still need to turn this down. That's way too loud. Hang on. Like, why? Why is it so loud? Okay. So, the crew is currently with the Amogo in the pit. You can see...
I hate that it's called the Amogo.
Why?
It's just like keeping a straight face and taking it seriously whenever it's like, yes, okay, so we need to rally at the Amogo. No cap.
1 second. So you see like some of the smaller carrier ships here going into the arena itself, and there's just like a swarm of undead warriors that are making their way through the crowds and through the arena, and one of the ships flies over towards where the pit is because they see that there's a bunch of like machinery and stuff. At the same time, the stadium has defenses, so it has like turrets that are popping up and firing back up into the fleet of the dead, trying to draw them away. But one of the ships does manage to get over to the pit area that I didn't have designed or prepared, so we're just going to use a section of the arena instead. And he descends down upon Shess and the critters while they are... There they are. While they are trying to essentially make a break for it. Everybody, roll initiative.
All right.
Fuck.
I was gonna try to like peel him off in the car. Is that possible?
Of course.
Small. Okay.
Of course. Your they're at the Amogo. I mean, it's definitely, you can definitely do stuff with the Amogo. So,
All right.
Shess?
Ooh.
Trying to find my initiative modifier. I always forget. Oh, okay. It's
20. Dirty 20 though.
Don't kill me, alien overlord daddy. That's what I say to my robot drone. they descend upon us.
Oh, yeah. Chappie, where's Wilson? Is he there with y'all, or is he on the Jubilee?
He's on the Jubilee.
Okay, got it.
So that's not great, but I didn't expect to be getting in foot combat. But I also have a car with rockets in it, so.
Yeah, true. You good, Zane?
Yeah, sorry, it was 13.
Oh, 13. Okay, I'm sorry. I must have missed it. All right. So, five skeletal warriors make their way over towards the Jubilee crew, followed by a larger one. These guys, oops. These guys here, weapons in hand, and they are being chased behind by one of the little carrier ships floating just above them. Let me get this matched. There we go. And Chappie, you're up first. What do you do?
Okay, so I mean, like, are we on the car already?
Y'all are near the car. Like y'all are hanging out together in the pit zone with the Amogo there. The whole crew is together. So yes, you're near.
Yeah, I'm just be like, y'all hop in, and then just get in the car, and then I mean, I guess I'd want to make sure everyone was like on and like not secured, obviously, because there's not enough room to do that. But like, I feel like we have 3 little creatures and 1 regular size. Like they, they can just hold on to something. And I guess that would have to be on their turns, but I wouldn't be taking any like actions yet besides just getting in the car with my movement.
Okay, gotcha. So yes, go ahead and make a. Let's go with an acrobatics check.
Oh, I don't think that's great for me. It's okay. It's not the worst. 14.
Okay, so you manage to like scurry up into the Amogo. You holler that at Shess, at Happy, and at Nova. Nova quickly scrambles up onto like the nose of the Amogo. Shess, what do you do?
There is that fin in the back that I figure you could like sit against and like kind of like hold on to with your arms.
Yeah, I was basically just gonna run and jump onto the back of the car and just be like, "You got it."
I guess
Jump
that's
up
called a
there
spoiler.
And draw my pistol and jump up on the back of the car. And
Okay.
then shoot a little wink at the camera.
Okay, so you do that. And yeah, Chappie, you fire up the Amogo. Make a piloting check.
Oh, that's my favorite. 22.
Okay. 22. Nice. So as you get the Amogo fired up, you see somebody appear near the they like appear near where the skeletal warriors are. They kind of like just phase into existence between you and the Amogo, and you see this character appear. And Matt, what do you do?
Oh!
Big reveal.
Celeb!
Well, This guy assesses the situation going on and sees there's danger, and he attempts to what is he in initiative order?
Go ahead and roll. Roll initiative.
All right. You add something to it. You got your dexterity stuff. That's +6, so 16. I rolled 10.
Okay. So you are in line. You've tied with Happy. Do you give a quick introduction?
Who just introduces themselves?
He shows up and he shakes all of our hands. How are you doing?
He kind of shakes off and looks around and goes, "Well, Al, am I? This isn't where I parked my my ship." He just kind of confused looks around.
Okay. So when his character appears, it's like all around y'all, the battle is just spiraling out of control. Chappie's got his foot to the floor on the Amogo, like trying to peel out of the pit lane. Shess and Nova are up on top of it, and the arena is like just a swirling storm of chaos. There's like the undead hordes pressing in from all sides. Y'all are just trying to get the fuck out to the Jubilee. But then something unnatural happens. You see Happy, like he starts to kind of phase in and out of existence. He's been looking at his tablet thing, and you see that kind of gray swirling mass like start to form all the way over his body, and you see what look like mechanical wings appearing out behind Happy's character. And from the tablet he draws out like this sword of just like pure gray energy, and you see his eyes start to like glow white and gray, and he looks over at the new person that's appeared, and he points his sword at him, and he's just like, you're the reason for all this, and then he phases out of existence. Like, you don't see Happy suddenly. Happy just disappears, and all that's left there on the ground is the tablet. Happy's just like total phase out. The undead warriors are like firing at y'all, trying to keep y'all from getting away, essentially. But yeah, Happy has just disappeared, phased out in like a gray kind of swirling mist.
I'm gonna go like it's out of turn, but just be like, Nova, grab that data pad.
Okay, Nova quickly scurries over, manages to grab the tablet, jumps back onto the Amogo as the Amogo starts peeling out of the pit lane. Xander, what do you do?
Well, after that Ratman's comment, I have a surprise Pikachu face, and then I go, "Well, I don't know what situation I got myself into, but it's time to get out of it, I suppose." And he basically points his sword at one of these guys and tries to shoot a laser at them.
Okay.
If he can.
Yep, make a ranged attack.
This is similar to D&D, right?
Basically, yeah. We'll get into the
goes-
intricacies later, but yeah.
I rolled a 9.
Okay, a 9 after modifiers.
Yeah, 9 total.
Okay, 9 misses. Shess, go ahead and make a range attack. You said you're shooting backwards with your pistol as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Boom, boom. Clap, clap. How that?
I see a kitty.
Boom, clap, sound. Where?
It's a 9.
A 9. A 9 also misses. You see the turrets from the arena fixing on like trying to clear some of the ground crew out, and you see the turret. Oh my god, what just happened? You see the turret shooting at the ship that was chasing y'all and managed to shoot it down. So the ship that was trying to chase y'all goes down in a flaming wreck.
Hell yeah. Well done.
2 of the warriors are going to run up to your new character here, and they swing like these jagged weapons at him. One of them misses, but one of them does manage to get a hit on him, hitting for 7 kinetic. So, Matt, with this, You remove from stamina points first, and then hit points. Stamina points are almost like a shield.
Right.
So you take 7 damage.
Okay. Will it just allow me to do that? Oh, I see it does.
And we are back up to Chappie.
All right.
You just zooming out.
Yeah. I'd like to just. I mean, I'd like to assume I understand where like an opening would be, even if it is like a smoldering hole in the side of the thing, or just the way that we went in. But yeah, I'll just make a break for it. Obviously, keeping in mind of like the creatures attacking us and not driving straight towards any of them.
Yeah.
And then also, I don't know if there would still be like a speed that I have in a turn because I'm in a car now. But yeah, just max distance that I can go towards whatever exit there is.
Okay. Give me a piloting check.
I love those. 26.
Yeah. Okay. So you like peel out the Amogo, and as you do, you do a skid around Xander, Matt's character, and you wipe out the 2 skeletal warriors that he was fighting. Shess, if you want, you can lean down a hand to try and help him get onto the Amogo so that y'all can get out of there.
I was about to say, Chappie, I didn't think about that, but I would definitely recognize this guy is not one of them and would want to pick him up if possible, if he's
Okay.
willing to hop on.
All right. Matt, if your character is, give me a athletics check.
Okay. Let's see.
Meanwhile, I use my Lashunta telepathy to put in the brains of all these aliens or creatures in the common tongue that y'all fuck with the wrong crew. Yeah.
With modifiers, 27 on athletics.
My God. Okay. Yeah. So you definitely managed to take Shess's hand and you pull yourself up onto you're on the back of the Amogo basically with your sword, your gun, your weapon pointed backwards towards the I'll let you describe all of that in a second here.
I go, oh wow, sweet ride.
All right, and then Chappie, you basically just punch it, and in the rear view you see the flames from the Amogo scorching a couple of the undead warriors that are behind me as you guys are just booking to get out of there. As you do, all the crew is looking back at the chaos and everything, and you see Happy phase back into existence near one of the undead warriors, and with his sword he just slices straight through him, destroying him, and then he phases back out, and he phases in next to another one and cuts his head off, phases out again and goes behind the big one and drops down with his sword straight into his back, killing him and splitting him in half as he disappears again. So all the undead that were behind you are now just eliminated. Whether it was the Amogo wiping them out or Happy just phasing through existence and just killing them all.
Happy to go.
Happy to go.
And you guys are out of combat now, driving, making your way back. You can see the arena is smoldering. You can see smoke rising from the arena. There's just screams, and the majority of the Eox fleet is still above the arena here. Sponsored by Space Array and fucking worm grubs.
I hit I make sure that I look good for the camera on the back of the car, and I get in a nice little
Roll a d20.
14.
All right. Yeah. Fair. Do whatever you want.
Yeah, I hit a little one of these numbers on the back of the car. Hit this. We're cruising. We're just going cute and shit. The sun, the flames are kind of imitating golden hour, and illuminating me in a way that soft diffused light that accentuates my facial features.
And so your drone is chasing the Amogo, recording y'all.
Michael Bay shot.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Behind the Amogo, just doing a swooping panning while we're all just a hero shot while we're cruising out.
Right. Okay. Got it. Yeah, so you guys are driving back towards the Jubilee, who's docked out kind of a little ways away from the arena, and looking backwards, you see just like the chaos ensuing. You see these ships descending down on the arena and everything. But you do make it back to the Jubilee in one piece and with everybody sans happy. As y'all are driving up to the back of the Jubilee, and Shess, if you want, you can like have the Jubilee open its cargo bay to like barn swallow y'all in type thing. As the cargo bay doors come down, you see a gray figure standing inside the Jubilee, and you see behind them they're like silhouetted with wings, and they've got like their eyes are just glowing gray, and they've got this ethereal angelic looking gray sword going on, and you can make out barely the visage of Happy, who's just staring forward with his gray glowing eyes with this intensity as he's looking at y'all. And he looks at the party, and specifically at like Matt's character, and is like, he starts speaking in these languages that y'all don't understand. He starts, it sounds like tongues to you. It's just like gibberish almost. But you do
Australian too, like Matt's character.
yeah, yeah. It's Cockney, so it's
He's like, Bobby, shrimp on the Bobby? Like, what does that mean?
They're just making didgeridoo sounds. Just like,
damn it. So, and you do manage to make out in between him speaking all these different languages. He says something about the tablet, and that you, in order to save everyone, you need to fix these rifts in space-time, essentially. And as he's just like trying to pour out this information, you catch glimpses of him like looking frantically for the tablet or whatnot, and you can see it rise out of Nova's hands, and a kind of like constellation appears above it with a point of light specifically flashing.
Ooh, we got a map.
And as that light's flashing, the Eox ships are coming over towards where the Jubilee is and where all the ships are docked up. They're trying to just reap as much destruction as they can. These ships are hovering over and towards y'all, and Happy like completely loses his form. You see like the wings get wider, they're crackling with this energy, their sword gets like impossibly larger basically, and the gray goo that's swirling him is like pulsing, swirling faster and more violently. The energy is like intensifying and just filling the back of the Jubilee, and you see basically the entirety of Happy's form and all of this materialize into a single beam, and the beam fires out from the back of the Jubilee at the main Eoxian ship here, and just rips through it, just absolutely destroys the Eoxian carrier ship in the middle. And as that happens, you see like the other Eoxian ships scrambling, and there's just like a chain reaction of explosions going on through their fleet. But the main Eox ship is destroyed, and Happy is gone. You no longer see any trace of the goo. The beam like shot through the ship and just up out of the atmosphere, essentially causing this chain reaction of destruction through the Eoxian fleet. So what do y'all do?
Get the F out of here.
Yeah, I second that.
That's a fair response.
No, like I found a visual for what you just described. It's at 141 of this video.
Let me pause the audio. Hang on.
Well, it's just like it's. This is how I imagine the beam coming out and what it would kind of look like. The ships are also similar.
Ah, yes. Okay. Oh my god, there's an ad. Hang on.
Oh, good.
141.
Going into an office, working.
What the hell? Yeah. Basically, okay. So yeah, it's Avengers Endgame. I haven't seen it, but yes.
Well,
Yes.
thanks for spoiling the end of it.
Oh yeah, the superheroes win.
No, I'm
Sorry,
I'm
guys.
just kidding.
So yeah, Chappie, you dock the Amogo into the Jubilee, close her up. Shess, what do y'all do? Y'all are just like shaking up, getting the fuck out of here. I've actually got a little. Hang on.
No idea where I'm at. Gonna be honest.
Yeah, I guess do we just interview? Do we just eventually just
cut
fly
to
away
sitting
and we're all
down at
like,
a table.
we just turn around and go like, oh, so
I
anyway,
go, good to meet you, friend. So that we know if you are a friend, Shess, give him the 3rd degree. Or 1st degree. Whatever the most degree is.
The first, 3rd degree.
first, 3rd degree.
I basically want you to do all the interrogation because you got the highest out of that.
Yeah, so never mind, I can't say that. This is recorded.
This is incriminating.
Real quick before that, Rigel, when you said I lose hit points, you said it's from stamina first or health?
Stamina, yeah.
Okay. Carry on.
I can't
I'll
click
say,
on the objects on this map for some reason, but let's just like, yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just go, first off, introduce yourself to the crew. What's your name, age, job title, and favorite movie?
Let's see, probably, well, my name's Space Prince Xander. I'm the Prince of Space, and I'm kind of like a xenoarchaeologist, I guess you could say. Somewhat. And I'm not sure what a movie is, but it sounds pretty cool. And
Xenoarchaeologist, you say? Is that like?
well,
Is that like you're good at chess, or?
well, I'm not sure what chess is. But my father's kind of banned all sort of like recreational activities, so not a lot of those. I'm assuming that's what you're coming up with, yeah, with the word favorite. But yeah, I'd be interested to learn what that is. But for the most part, I go around and try to study artifacts like this one, and I present like this sword that he has. This is actually a conduit, kind of like a key, but it seems to be malfunctioning. So I've been kind of using it like a weapon. But yeah, I don't know where I'm at. Yeah, I seem to got myself in a bit of a sticky situation. Thanks for
Did you
saving
say
me.
that your father, the king of Daith, was it?
Space?
Space? He's the king of space?
Yeah, space. He's Space King Trog.
Just space
Space
in
Prince
general?
Xander. Yeah, just it's space. Outer space, inner space.
Just all the spaces.
Yeah, well, I'm assuming I'm in a different dimension at this point because you guys look very strange. But where I'm from, most of space is taken over by my father, and I'm supposed to inherit space, but doesn't seem like it's going to happen from where I'm at now. So I got to figure out how to get back home and avoid my responsibilities.
So owning space and all is cool, but you said your conduit is kind of like a key. Is it like
Yeah,
cylindrical,
it's sort of like a travel like wormhole key, but it seems to be malfunctioning.
What is it? Is it shaped like a sword?
Yeah, it's shaped like a sword.
Oh, what a shame. I was gonna say we have a pool table over there that we could use, and you could use.
Oh,
that,
I mean,
that would be fun.
I'm not sure what a pool table is.
Perfect. We'll
But I don't think this can unlock it if that's what the issue is.
I mean, it does take quarters because Shess is so cheap. So you can probably, figure the coin slot out.
Credits, 25 credits.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait, 25
Well-
credits is what a quarter would be?
Yeah.
We're gonna get 5,000 from that tournament? It's
Yeah.
nothing.
No. It's listen. The economy is vastly different here. It's not like eggs
Oh,
aren't
got it.
eggs aren't 800 credits here. They're like 8.
damn.
It's like Gil in Final Fantasy.
Yeah, exactly.
Like 38,000 for a scarf.
Right. Well, if it's a good-looking scarf, welcome to Final
It's
Fantasy.
a really good-looking scarf, though.
See?
Oh, yeah.
There you go. That's the end game. So. Yeah. Okay.
So I guess
So-
we're just cruising through space.
So who were
and
those
stuff.
guys that were trying to pursue you?
We're trying to figure that out too, brother. They just showed up. We were in the middle of a nice little friendly competition. Well, not too friendly. Several people did die, but I was winning.
Speaking of,
Not too friendly.
Chappie, you get a notification on your pad that since you are the last Yosoki left alive from the tournament, you are the de facto winner of the Rocket Wars Tournament, and you receive 5,000 credits because the last 4 didn't get to participate. They got murdered by the Eox.
I just imagine that it's like completely automated. Like there's still carnage going on, but the
Yeah,
little,
there's like
Yeah.
there's like the podium celebration, and there's like champagne bottles just sitting there, but the Eox have just like wiped everything out. Yes, it's exactly that.
There's,
You
like,
get a notification.
holograms, like
Yeah, there's like the big screen, and Chappie's like coming up and doing like a flex thing, while there's just Eox ships pouring over the top of it.
Pull through it from bullets.
Yeah, exactly. But
Got
yes,
a
so
pre-recorded winning pose that just plays.
yeah,
Yeah.
first, and then the other ones are just like rubble piles next to it. So yeah, you are the
I see it.
winner, as there are no participants standing. So
well, I see it. And I look up and I go,
congratulations.
well, y'all, I won. So you know.
Well, congratulations on winning.
Thanks. Bittersweet is not even the correct word, but you know, we got some more cash to figure out our new, you know, our new method of how we're gonna.
Did
deal
you
with
win a movie?
I mean, they've been talking about making one about me, but no, I just made some credits. Is that what y'all use for transactions and trade in your galaxy?
Credits? I don't know. My father just kind of owns everything and kind of takes what he wants. So it's not really any sort of transactional based system based off of currency.
Well, all right.
That
You wanna
sounds
help
like
us out?
that sounds like how I get everything for the ship. Is I just minus the owning everything part, just the
Oh,
take.
I see. Yeah,
Just gotta do what you gotta do.
bit familiar
Mostly,
with
I
that.
use my charm to charm the pants off of bugs recently.
Sounds pretty radical to me.
Literally.
I didn't know bugs wore pants.
It's
Not where I'm from, anyways.
we also need to teach you about metaphors in our universe. Turns out.
Or
No,
or
man,
you
man,
could
hey,
you could recollect Iskis Bug's literal pants that were in his room on the lower levels.
We don't talk about that.
Okay.
Look, everyone has a past. Okay.
So
Well,
while y'all are introducing us, Nova is kind of quietly in the corner looking at this pad. He's trying to figure out where these coordinates go, and he's like overlaying it with all these star maps of the Pact worlds. He manages to figure out that it appears to be a point of space on one of the moons of Liavara, which is the Pact world's equivalent to like a Saturn or a Jupiter. It's basically a gas giant that is like 7 orbits out from the sun, basically. But he realizes that when he's looking at this, it's not in the right time. Like he manages to pinpoint the location of this coordinate, but it appears like it is 50 years in the past in terms of like the sun's position in the solar system and everything like that. But it does appear, from what he can tell, to be one of the moons of Liavara, and he relays that to Shess and the crew.
So it seems we have our next point, our next investigation.
Okay. And
To the moon.
to the moon. And that's all that I had for this session.